Greetings from Snake Mountain Boatworks on Saturday, January 24, 2026. Yes, we're working Saturday and Sunday, anticipating the blizzard that is forecast to slam us the second half of Monday. Looks like none of us are going to be able to move anywhere if what actually is forecast happens. So here's an update on our 1955 17-foot Penn Captivator Aristocrat. As you can see, we've begun working on the bottom, and I'm going to hand it over to Joe to catch you up on this project. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, once I got all the white paint off, I don't know, it's some kind of weird, not acrylic, but it was a shiny, more or less general hardware store paint. So once I got that off, I went through and I used gaffer hooks because a lot of these little tiny seams in between were kind of peeling out and flaking, which you don't want. So we're just kind of really lightly getting in there. Anywhere where it flakes up, I remove. Once it's all removed and cleaned out, I've been using Fixo Flex. I've been paving it in, as you can see on this side, it's already dry. But it's a two-part epoxy that remains flexible after cure. That's what I like to use on these boats that are in a 5200 bottom. You want it to allow it to move and flex, but not have your seams open up. So the Fixo Flex works great. It takes a couple times to go through it, make sure because every time you go to sand it, you'll find some of this white caulk actually will vibrate out. So any place where you never gaffered. So once you do that, you go over it again, sand it, and refair it.
That white stuff looked like 5200 the way it comes out?
So it's some kind of weird, almost like what they use in seams on decks. Comes out kind of dry, like chalk almost.
Oh.
But once we get this all done, we're going to be able to go back through. I've already gone through with most of these fasteners. They're actually not clinch nails. These ones are just tiny ring shanks. So I'm going through, tapping them down wherever they're proud because they're not long enough to go through the frame itself like clinch nails. So once that gets all knocked back down, we'll go through and on real deep ones, I tend to use the Smith Brothers fillet. And anything that's small and that I can go over a couple times, I've been using 3M marine filler, which makes the project kind of move along without having a huge delay. And then from there, she'll receive 4 to 5 coats of CPES, and we're going to use a tie coat primer on the bottom of this because that's also a good paint for, contracting wood and moving, so that way it doesn't break apart like 2008.
So I see the white paint you referred to at the beginning is on the keel. We're just going to sand that off, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just sand that right off.
Because nothing would adhere to that. And unfortunately, our Penn has met with the bottom at least once. As you can see, right up here, there are a couple patches. Frames were snapped off inside, and it looks like they're going to work. The repair is still solid, so we're going to leave it the way it is. We do have to do some refastening. What we can't deal with, however, is this hog. Right down by the caulking gun, you can see there's a big hump right there, and then the bottom swoops, well, I guess upward when the boat's upright. And it's really fastened tightly, so we're going to live with it. We can do a little bit of sanding to take some of the hump out, but we have to be careful. We don't want this keel to get too thin. So we will continue filling with the caulking materials, sanding, and getting this hull ready for primer, and then ultimately bottom paint. The owner has chosen white as the theme for this boat where it's not varnished. So I'm in the process of searching for a white paint that can survive being soaked in water for extended periods of time. And once we have it, we will be applying it to the bottom as well as to some of the trim, as you'll see later. So with snow coming, it depends on which forecaster you listen to. One of them says 18 to 24, one of them says 4 to 6. It's going to be way below zero with lots of wind. Way too much fun. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.